Welcome to StockMarketFunding.com. We've got a weekly chart on ISRG, and ISRG is going to report earnings this coming week. I think it's 7/21. The thing that I'm showing on the weekly chart is that they sell robotic surgery equipment referred to as a Da Vinci, and they're well over $1 million per unit. Now, they did really well, and they made that high up there where we had some people getting short up there in that wick back then. We came down, we've come back up, but here's the thing. The chart is one thing, and earnings are another. So as I show the chart and the bearish implications, is that this down bar, weekly down bar, is your upward resistance. You have technically gone into a bear trend. You had 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks below the 10-week moving average, which qualifies for an SMF bear market trend. From bull trend was over here. Boy, was it a nice trade going long over here. But the 10-week was rising. The 20-week was rising. Now, as I show you here, and a lot of you may not understand weekly moving averages in our system and how accurate it is, that's fine. All you have to do is get to know us and come and take a free 5-day trial, and you'll get your fair share of it. What we are talking about here is that I'm still 1, 2, 3 weeks below the 10-week moving average. When the 10-week moving average went down in price, ISRG fell $73 off the high. What a great short to be. But how do you know when to do it? Well, it takes skills. It takes very sophisticated different kinds of education that we teach that is not accessible on the internet because of the way that we compound and use mathematical formulas to so it's called formula technical analysis versus standard technical analysis. Once you see it, well, then you know you're in the right place. Now, what I am going to show here on the weekly, again, I'm going to show another SMF Pro Trader bar, which is half of the weekly bar. And what happens is we came up, we did not close above it, we kissed goodbye at the 20-week and the 10-week, and we're closed below it. In the short term, you've got to have a closing price above here. But remember, the volatility in the name, ISRG, is going to be its earnings. Worldwide spending within the hospital and healthcare industry, worldwide hospitals buy that unit. U.S. hospitals have already owned it. The way that the economic picture is looking forward, we don't see sustainable pricing in ISRG. So that means that people pull back in their spending. The ingredient is all prime and ripe for this. I will show a quick monthly chart of where the stock made its highs on a monthly level. It did excellent. I can show here that the green line, when that green line was traveling up, it's called a percent DS, monthly percent DS. These are monthly MACD bars. We've gotten saturated right here, and we're kind of tilting down. When this goes mathematically lower, the trend goes lower. The up move becomes weaker. It's just that simple. Now, unlike when this green line was traveling above that black line, percent DA here, is that's when you make the bigger moves up, like this one right here, on a monthly level. And when the green line rose, the trend went up. But look at here. We've got the green line now on the opposite side of the black line. That means there's weakness in the name. On a monthly level, what we take a look at is we'll go to this monthly bar. That's the monthly bar in 5-1. If I can't close below or above this low of the body of that monthly bar, if I can't get a closing price above it, then this trend goes a lot lower. It's got a lot of room to go down here. And a bad earnings report with the short-term reversal can put it. We will buy calls up and out of the money. We will buy puts down below the market so that we can be in the earnings and protecting both sides of our risk within the entry before the actual earnings report. Monthly chart reversal support is the bullish thing about the monthly is that you've got a rising 10-month moving average. However, the 10-month moving average, which is a major support level, that's much more powerful than a weekly. That's the bullish case, is you're above it and not below it. However, a closing price below this monthly 10-month moving average line, that's the blue line, will even put more weakness in the name. So stay tuned for ISRG earnings report. That's the weekly. There are bullish and then there are bearish parts of it. But once again, we look at the fact that we're approaching a weekly sell signal here on that indicator. Here's what it looks like. Here's what when ISRG goes into a weekly sell signal, that's that blue bars here called moving average convergence divergence. You go down, haha. You make lots of money when they go down like that. And when this is going in that direction, it's time to be short. It's time to be buying puts. When you pop a weekly buy signal over here and the weekly indicators cross up and go higher and they start rising, it's time to get long and stay long until the change occurs. Now we have a change in the name. We've got things that are on a tipping point, and a so-so earnings point is going to send this stock to all-time lows. We will be within the current lows right here. Let's make that clear. You could break below 300 very easily. And this is the long-term price support right here. This is this price support right here, that 300 handle. So we've got upside resistance that's there. We will be trading the equity, going long and short and after hours on the day it reports. I believe it's Wednesday, 7/21.